Yeah, dear students, this is our fourth video on electrostatics. Electrostatics in your textbook is divided into two chapters, the first one and second one, electric charges and fields and electric potential and capacitance. Combinedly, they are called electrostatics. Here, I'm going to start with electric dipole. An electric dipole is nothing but two equal and opposite charges minus q plus q separated by a certain distance, let us say 2a. 2a is the distance between the two charges. This is an electric dipole. Now, a physical quantity associated with the electric dipole is electric dipole moment. Dipole moment represented by P. It is the product of the magnitude of one of these two charges and the separation between the two charges. The separation between the two charges 2a, magnitude of any one of the charges q. This is electric dipole moment. It is a vector quantity, hence has a direction also. The direction is from the negative towards positive charge. That means this is the direction of electric dipole moment. So, what is an electric dipole? Two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance constitute an electric dipole. Electric dipole moment of an electric dipole is a product of the magnitude of one of the charges and the separation between the two charges. Therefore, the unit of electric dipole moment will be the unit of charge multiplied by the unit of distance. Unit of charge is coulomb into unit of distance meter, SI, coulomb meter. The dimensional formula of dipole moment will be the dimensional formula of charge. Charge is what? Time into current into length. What is that? M0, L1, T1, A1. This is the dimensional formula of electric dipole moment. Now, we are going to derive an expression for electric field intensity near an electric dipole moment. Electric dipole, sorry. Electric field due to dipole at an axial point. I'll tell you what is the axial point. Minus q plus q is a dipole, charge at A, charge at B. Axial point means a point lying on the lying on the line joining the two charges. This is a line joining the two charges. Here is a point capital P, which is at a distance r from the center of the dipole. Let me take O as the center of the dipole. Distance from O to P is r. A to P will be small a plus r. B to P will be r minus a, because this distance is also a. Now, electric field intensity at this point is due to these two charges. By principle of superposition will be the vector sum of intensity at this point due to these two charges. What is the electric field intensity at this point due to the charge at A? In what direction it will be? I place a positive test charge here. This negative charge will attract it. So, attraction means it will be coming towards left. Therefore, this represents intensity of electric field at point P due to charge at A. The intensity of electric field at point P due to the charge at B. Charge at B is positive. If I place a positive test charge here, it gets repelled. It gets repelled by a greater force. So intensity at P due to the charge at B will be EB, which will be greater than EA. because this point is closer to P than this negative charge. Now resultant field here will be vector sum of EB and EA. EB being greater in magnitude towards right and EA less in magnitude towards left, resultant will be towards right. This will be representing vector E, resultant field. So what will be E? It will be EA plus EB. What is EA? Point field at this point due to the charge at A, it will be K minus Q into 1 a unit positive charge force acting. Distance from P to A will be R plus A whole squared into unit vector R cap plus K into Q charge at B into 1. Distance from P to B will be R minus A the whole squared unit vector R cap. Let me take out the constants here. What do I get? KQ 1 upon, I am writing the positive term first, R minus A the whole squared minus 1 upon R plus A the whole squared unit vector R cap. Now the LCM of these two, I have to add the subtract this from this. For LCM is going to be the product of these two denominators. But what is R minus A into R plus A? It is R squared minus A squared. And as there is a square here, the LCM will be R squared minus A squared the whole square. So its continuation. E at axial point will be KQ. What was LCM? R squared minus A squared the whole squared. This will be R plus A the whole squared minus R minus A the whole squared unit vector R cap. Squaring these. A plus B whole squared, that is R squared plus A squared minus 2AR, plus 2AR minus this A minus B whole squared. I am going to directly open the bracket and directly write. What do I get? Minus R squared minus A squared plus 2AR upon R squared minus A squared the whole squared unit vector R cap. What all things get cancelled here? R squared, A squared, A squared. What do I get? The numerator 2AR plus 2AR, that is 4AR. Okay, that 4AR I am going to write as 2 into 2AR. Okay, now there is a reason for that. KQ denominator R squared minus A squared the whole squared 2 into 2A into R unit vector R cap. Why 2 into 2A? This 2A multiplied by Q, what is that? It is P, dipole moment. Therefore, what do I get? 2K P R upon R squared minus A squared the whole squared unit vector R cap. Unit vector R cap is in the direction of vector R as well as vector P. So I can write this as, I can remove the unit vector, put the vector sign on P. What do I get? 2K vector P R upon R squared minus A squared the whole square. Understood? Because 2A into Q is P. unit vector in the direction of r is in the direction of p, so I put the vector sign on p. Now if this point is very far away, or if the dipole is too small as compared to the distance r, then I can neglect a squared as compared to r squared. What do I get? E axial will be 2kp upon this. A squared is neglected, then what you get? R squared whole square is going to be r to the power of 4. This r will get cancelled with one of those, r to the power r, and you'll get r cube. So this is the expression for dipole moment at an axial point due to a small dipole. That means A is very small as compared to R.